Welcome back to Definitely Not Definitive. I'm Ken.
And I'm Bethany.
And we're just an elegant couple in love that loves reacting to some Elden Ring.
Ooh, I feel underdressed for the occasion. Oops.
So we're checking out Elden Ring, Nightreign, the gameplay reveal trailer that was at the Game Awards. And if you want all of our Elden Ring reactions, we got a playlist for you in the description of this video. And because it's Elden Ring,
we have a drink. So this is the Tarnished Tonic.
Yeah, it is. Cheers.
Cheers, but
it's got edible gold dust in it.
This is like the richest I'll ever feel in my life when I can say that I'm drinking gold.
Yes.
Like that just feels like one of those unnecessary things, you know? Winter is coming.
Ooh.
Or no. Flames? Like ice flames?
Or just really hot.
It's true too.
Oh.
Get out of there, little fairy. You're gonna die.
Epic music. Yep, that fairy's dead.
Yeah.
Seekers of redemption, you were chosen. Thrown together
Nice.
by forces beyond their control.
That's a way to hitch a ride.
Oh, no thank you. No, 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 no. Whoa.
Oh, yeah!
That was some good teamwork.
Yeah, it was. Stabby stab.
That was a big dude.
Big sword.
Tragedy must be averted.
Okay.
And for that, I need your help.
Stand tall. The night is far from over.
It's dark and full of tears.
Little pillager. Bent on
It's Perry.
stacking the lands of gold. I will
It's a big ass bow!
any and all who dare approach.
Cerberus. Ooh, and they can split up.
And prepare to claim.
Oh, that's cool.
The life of the Night Lord.
Great artwork. Oh man. So I've heard that this is co-op, which I thought Elden Ring kind of like already was. Like you can call people in and have them sort of like help you out. Like that's what like the naked guy does. Like let me solo him. It's like he comes in and he just like helps people out randomly and beats boss by himself. So this is co-op. Like I mean, you know, we always hope for couch co-op. How does it make it different from the co-op that you already experience in Elden Ring? It was a gameplay reveal trailer, so I was hoping it was gonna like talk about that a little bit. But I mean, I guess it wasn't like, you know, that would ruin the epicness of the trailer if like there was some voiceover or whatever saying exactly how the game plays.
So the first thing that I noticed when it started was that castle. And like, it looked like there was almost like sculpted dragon heads into the side of the castle. I don't know if that's really what it was, or if I was just like really reading into rock formations, like, you know, when you read into the shape of clouds or something. Right away, because of that, I was like, oh, this is going to be good. And it was very epic. Like the hitching the ride on the bird. That bird was gorgeous.
Yeah.
And then hitching a ride on the bird. All the different weapons. A Cerberus that can split up. And wields like a weapon of its own, too. A
Mhm.
very scary looking weapon. If this were to be couch co-op, and I don't know that it is, but if it were to be, that could be the Elden Ring game that we play.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I mean, because I also heard it's it's gonna be its own sort of, standalone game, but it's not like a DLC. So yeah, that's what I was kind of thinking. I'm hoping that if it was that couch co-op, that could be our introduction into Elden Ring. I'm sure it's probably easier if you played the first game than, because I'm sure there's a lot of the same game mechanics, but whatever. We always play on hard mode because we are just terrible. So that's
We
why.
struggle. It's
Yeah.
half the fun.
Yes, it is. Fun, sure.
I set up him to struggle, and then I just do the easy bits and button smash. That's really what that all meant.
No, it's not true. You've done some of the hard bosses too. So when they were opening up the door and like the darkness, whatever, was like flowing out, I know like logically I should be saying, no, don't open that up. Don't go in there. But it just looks so damn cool. I was like, yes, open it, go in.
I sort of had a similar thing. I wasn't like, for whatever reason in how this was laid out, I wasn't afraid of it. I was like,
Embraced it.
I was more pumped up by it,
Yep.
which is bizarre because it's exactly what you're saying. That would be counterintuitive. Survival instincts would dictate when you open the door and a bunch of scary darkness floods out, close it. Don't go in. But this is why we die a lot in games.
And I love how, I'm sure this is probably in original, I don't know if it's original Elden Ring or whatever, like the big ass bow. I've never really been much of an archer, like in like the fantasy games or whatever. Kind of like more either being like a mage. Like if I'm going to like do long distance stuff, I want to wield magic. You know, I want to shoot fireballs and ice and lightning bolts. And, but that bow like made it seem more fun. And something that's like, okay, this is a badass weapon. This is like just as badass as wielding an axe, like this big ass bow. And I feel like I can do just as much damage as opposed to like tiny arrows where you're like pew 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 pew.
Is that what archers do?
Yes, that's what archers do. I mean, Legolas was amazing in Lord of the Rings, and like I'm not gonna lie and say that I didn't want to be Legolas when he was bouncing around and shooting arrows and stuff. Like, yeah, he was a lot cooler than Gimli. But when you're actually playing the game, I've never really liked, sitting back and doing the archer.
Gimli's battle style would be more in line with mine.
Yeah.
Axe and just, yeah.
So that weapon, and then also the area of attack, like going all the way up and then coming and smashing down and taking people out like that. That looked like it was fun as well. I'm sure Vadi probably already has a video out on the lore of this and how it ties into everything. So looking forward to checking that out.
To what you just said, I really look forward to a lore video now to better understand all this. What is the Night Lord? What was the blue flame? Like, I see that and I always think immediately of like Game of Thrones and sort of like the Witch King and, it wasn't followed by snow. So at first my thought was winter is coming. Didn't necessarily see them when like that panned out. To what you said, it could just be the temperature of the flame and it is really, really hot. So yeah, very curious to learn more about the backstory here.
If you want all of our Elden Ring reactions, check out the description of this video for a playlist. And let us know what you thought about this and what you're most excited about. And, if you have any answers to the questions I had about the couch co-op as well, what kind of co-op game it's going to be and how it's going to differ, that would be great. Thanks so much for checking out our reaction for Elden Ring Nightreign. But just keep in mind
that our reaction is definitely not definitive.